And welcome back to the Showcase Live YouTube live stream. I'm here with Brad Kavanagh. Say hello, Brad.
Hey there, peeps. Nice to see you. Thanks for joining us.
And Calvin just performed there, and this is Calvin's friend, Jamie. Jamie, just one quick word on Calvin. How good was it?
I think Calvin is really cool and talented guy. He's a very cool guy. I like him very much.
Very well said, Jamie. Thank you. And what a fantastic jacket as well. Round of applause for that. Absolutely. Yeah. You've let yourself down a little bit.
Nice jacket. I know, isn't it?
So let's talk about your set. Let's talk about your music. And let's talk about your fans. We asked you to use the hashtag AskBradK, and you've been incredible. You've given so many questions in there. We'll talk about that in a sec.
Right, okay.
But let's talk about your fans, because we were having a little chat just before, and they do mean a lot to you, which is kind of strange, isn't it? It's difficult for you to, no one's used to having fans, I'm guessing. Yeah. And then all of a sudden you get these fans, and then you don't know how to feel about them. What is it like having fans?
It's really nice. It's very humbling, especially because it's like a true kind of signal that you've put something out there and people enjoy it. And the fact that people and if they're watching, I owe everything to you. I owe everything to my fans, and they really they're like my online friends, and I'm on Twitter 24 hours a day now because they make me laugh. They tell great jokes. They've got great senses of humor, and they're just really cool people. And I'm proud that those people like what I do.
And a lot of those fans know you from your acting, which is last 3 years you've been doing that, but now you're really focusing on your music. Your YouTube channel is very, very popular, and and a lot of it is covers. But tonight you stayed away from the covers, didn't you? How was that?
Yeah, well, it's quite odd because with the YouTube channel, that was the first time I really went down the covers route. I'd always written original songs from when I was 13, and writing original songs was what I loved the most out of anything. But doing
What do you love about that? What do you love about it?
I think you get such a kick out of knowing that there's never been anything exactly like that ever, and you've done it, and it just comes from in here, and you make it a thing. If I'm describing it right with nouns.
That makes sense. Yeah. So then what's it like making that product and then going out there in front of some really important people and your fans as well, who are of course important, and then singing it to them? What's that like? Is that weird?
It's overwhelming, especially when they know the songs and they sing certain parts back. It's really cool because I don't know, it's kind of one of those things where you never think someone maybe halfway across the world or halfway across the country is listening to what you do and likes it, and that's the best thing ever. It's really, really, really humbling. It's nice.
And I think you're on your way to being signed, and the future looks bright. The album that you want to put out, how does it sound?
It sounds it's very inspired by recent events in my life. So it sounds a lot like Heartbreak, but kind of like that kind of self-assessment.
You're okay.
I'm all right.
You're not going to call her out.
I'm all right. I'm not going to cry. I'll cry after. No, but yeah, and it's going to sound a lot kind of like, I'm really inspired by people like Bruno Mars. Daft Punk have inspired me lots. The kind of Ace of Base back in the 90s, reggae kind of thing, but with a kind of funk element put into it.
Wow. Yeah. Ace of Base with reggae. Well, it's kind of nearly reggae.
CO reggae, isn't it? And then marry that with something a bit more funky, and that's what I'm really enjoying going for now.
So I guess making your own unique sound, right?
Yeah, well, really trying my hardest and working with some great talented people, Red Triangle Productions being one of them, and Nick Southwood, lots of really talented people, and they've been really nice to work with, and they've been kind of drilling holes in my head to try and get what I'm trying to explain out of my head into music, so it's been really nice.
That's great. Let's ask some questions. They've a lot of them have come through. Have you met anyone that's changed your life in some way? That's from Rom Caveve.
Oh, Caveve, Rom Caveve. Hey there, Rom, if you're watching. Have I ever met anyone who's changed my life in some way? I think, yeah, man, sorry to bring it back, but it's kind of like, your first love. Man.
Will you let it go, Brad?
I know, but that changes everything, man. That changed everything for me. I was soppy, too over the top all the time, and now I'm kind of if you love me.
But if you get an album that sells millions out of it, then why not?
Well, yeah, I'll have to send her a letter saying thanks, I think. Yeah, but
will there be a check in that letter? No, there will not. Okay, one last question.
Ooh.
what is your favourite song in the charts right now? That's from @Shan_OM.
Man, thanks, Shan. It's got to be What Blew My Mind. Oh, no, Sing by Ed Sheeran, or it's got to be Clean Bandit. Rather be that song blew my mind. That song literally blew my. Or All of Me, or The Man. I can't answer that question.
Too many.
Just too many. Anything that's really well made and's had a lot of passion put it. I dig it.
And we'll finish on a really deep question. You ready for this, Brad?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is from @Deals. Do you know about my country, Belarus?
Oh my gosh, Belarus! Right, you've put me on. Thanks for putting me on the spot there.
Quick facts on
Belarus. I don't know any facts about Belarus. All I know is it's one of them fantastic country names that you get when you watch the Eurovision. And I know that I have a lot of great fans there who really support me a lot. I get a lot of mail from Belarus, so thank you to everyone in Belarus for that. And Ukraine.
You can tell someone's going to be successful when they're getting loads of fan mail
It's
from
just
all over the world. It's not just UK. We're getting it from Belarus. That's fantastic. So anyone watching this YouTube live stream right now from Belarus, thank you for watching.
Thank you.
And I mean, there's so many more, but we're running out of time. Brad, well done.
Oh man, thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me.
And finally, if people want to find your music, how do they do that?
Well, you can get in touch with me via Twitter, and then there's a lot of links on there. You can check me out on Facebook, but the best place is to go to YouTube, and my channel's just called Brad Kavanagh with a K, and you can catch my videos every Friday. Sometimes I put up 2 a week and film me in videos and all kinds of things like that.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Back to the stage for more performances.
Thanks, guys.